Hey, so the question is, how does being a doctor of physical therapy impact positively or negatively what I do as a strength and conditioning coach? Well, first of all, what I do that's called physical therapy or what I do that's called strength and conditioning, I think I'm very consistent in my public message that it's really always all the same. So I don't really even look at it like that. Nonetheless, it's clear. I don't think being a doctor of physical therapy has any relevance. That's obviously a very new in the global landscape of the physical therapy education. I don't think it matters one single bit. Having the license to be a physical therapist is what gets you access to certain seminars that would not normally be accessed, and we can use these techniques when we understand the neurology and physiology of what's really happening. We may find the same techniques have utility for recovery where there's no formal injury, whereas they're really doing the same things for rehabilitation when there is tissue failure or perception of pain. So those same techniques that we use in quote-unquote rehab, quote-unquote physical therapy, has really made a tremendous impact on my ability to improve performance with individuals that aren't injured. Now, also, I would not have had the workplace opportunities because some situations earlier in my career I had to be a physical therapist in order to compete for a job in professional sports, and even now far more common our teams are required even in certain sports to have a physical therapist on staff. But it also gave me a leg up on some other athletic trainers, and that was really the space that I was competing for. So I think those are the two things that add. As far as hindering, I do think it's the same thing as far as being overqualified, where there's been some situations where I have to explain why it is I'm looking for an opportunity that seemingly pays less than what a traditional physical therapy job would be. But that has never really been an overall hindrance in terms of getting opportunities. I think now if I'm overqualified for something, I don't think it really has much to do with the degree, but rather the perceptions or not being a right fit for the culture of the opportunity. So hope all that makes sense, and I'm Charlie Weingroff. Hopefully this was useful for Dr. John Russin and all the good things that he's doing with his public messages. Thanks, everybody.